Hey friends, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to Revamp and Radiate with me, Sarah B, your beauty bestie. Today I just want to do a get ready with me and feel pretty. I just feel like feeling pretty. I felt like turning on the camera and I got a bunch of new goodies in the mail today. 2 Sonia G brushes and I have the Viseart Midsommer Lumiere palette. So I definitely want to play with this stuff today. And then this weekend, I picked up the Sisley bronzer. I went shopping. And this was an unintentional purchase. And I feel like they made me do it at this Nordstrom. So I wanted to play with this. I had a Victoria Beckham order that came in over the weekend. Oh, I went to Lush. And this is pure curiosity kills the cat kind of situation. This is not something I think I will probably enjoy, but I had to try it. This is the Lush mascara. It's called Earth Naked Mascara. And so it's the brown one. I don't know. Let's see. So it's kind of like, again, this is not my jam, but okay. So it comes to like, it looks like a crayon. It's like a hard crayon, and then you get your spoolie wet and then you put it on. I like sort of half played with this like the other day. Like it was a little complex. So I don't know. This just might be fun. Make fun of myself on camera. We'll see how that works. And then they gave me 3 different spoolies to use with that. Okay. So that might be fun adventure. I realize I've never used the Dior sticks on camera. I've got 5 of them because I'm a nutcase. And I want to maybe play with these a little bit. I do want to like make a look to go out. We have our first of 3 dress rehearsals for recital weekend. So I do want to like look nice and feel pretty. I'm feeling using the Vive palette again. I'm just obsessed with this palette right now, I gotta say. And yeah, but most importantly, look, I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff I'm figuring out my life here. The Sarah Creal bronzer, that's sort of new, right? I have the Prada highlighter if necessary. We might throw that on there. Oh, talk about high-low, right? We're going to use the Maybelline foundation with the Sisley bronzer. It's a high-low moment. That's okay. So I picked this up because I'm trying to work on like makeup tutorial for the dance studio for stage makeup. So I thought that this would be nice, maybe a drugstore option versus the MAC Studio Fix Matte Foundation. Anyway, so I picked this up to try it and I love it. It's really good. I wouldn't probably recommend it for the dancers for stage makeup because it's a Lumi-Matte and it does give off a radiance, but it's really pretty. So I want to play with this on camera. And because I love this so much yesterday, I had to go and get some medicine for Madeline because she has a fever. So we'll see how that goes. I had to go to the drugstore. I'm like, I like this so much. I'm like, I was so curious. I had to pick up the concealer. I know, like this girl needs another concealer in her life or a foundation, but this was for science. This was because, maybe also for science. Anyway, whatever. Here we are. I just want to play with all of that. So let's play. Let's get down and dirty. Let's talk about these. So I picked these up from Beautylish because I picked up this Viseart palette. And the reason I wanted to try these, so this is the Sonia G Classic Base and the Mini Base. So I wanted to try these because when I was on vacation in Puerto Rico, I had used this is the Jumbo Worker, the travel mini one. And I loved this for my concealer. So I thought that this was similar, but I think I wanted something different. But either way, I have them now, so I want to try them. So these are synthetic and goat mix. Very soft. They just came in. I didn't even wash them. I know you're supposed to wash them, but we're going to use them. So we're going to play with these today. So I thought that'd be fun. So let's see how those compare. So I'm hoping I could use this maybe for concealer, but this feels a little big. I was hoping it was more this size. Do you see the difference in size? And then this one's more like flat. This one's round. So I want to see how these work for foundations and creams. But this probably might be nice for your like liquid highlight too. I just thought about that. I'm feeling really glowy. So today for skin prep, I used this up. So I literally squeezed the end of it out because I wanted to use it up and put it in my trash. I'm going to do an empties video. I already have a full empties of stuff. But this is the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum SPF 50 plus. I've got this on now. I like this. I like this because it's a sunscreen. It's SPF 50, but it doesn't feel like a sunscreen. It feels more like look at more. Maybe it's not ready to go in the trash. It feels like a lightweight lotion. So I really love it. Like it just blends in nice. It does give like right now I do feel like glowy and shiny. The point of me going into that is because I wanted to maybe try to mattify a little bit because I'm feeling a little too shiny. So I pulled out the Tatcha Silk Screen Canvas. So we're going to just play. We're playing. I just feel like feeling pretty. Hopefully this comes together. I'll try to make it concise and quick, but I don't know. I don't foresee that happening. So this is the Tatcha Silk Screen Canvas. I love Tatcha. Do you use Tatcha brand? I just want to put it here in my T-zone just to kind of mattify. This is a mattifying. I don't even know. I don't know. I just felt compelled to pull this out today. And I didn't put my Tula on under my eyes. I'm going to do that now too. This is the Tula, I've talked about this, Gold Glow and Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. I love this stuff. I've been using this every day. I've tried the pink one, the gold one, and the blue one. And I like them all. I think the gold one is my favorite though. But maybe because I'm in that like golden mood right now. Pink one's really nice. They're all really nice. So, all right, skin prep, we're good. This is the Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte Foundation, 30 hours. My dog is snoring. And this is shade 125. All right, so I'm going to go in with a pump. It's a pump. Pump. And we're just going to go in with it. So I wore this yesterday. I wanted to just try it because, like I said, I'm trying to find options for the makeup tutorial I want to do for the dance studio. And this is not it for stage makeup because you do get like a glow. Like I definitely had glow and I did have to like, for those of you who are new, I do have dry skin. I felt like I needed to powder a little bit, but not like excessive. It was really pretty. I'm telling you, I loved it. This is nice. Small. I guess this compares to my BK Beauty, my favorite BK Beauty brush, 106. Speaking of BK Beauty, can we talk about their customer service? Oh my God, I think I'm definitely a fan for life. So I reached out to them Friday. It was Friday morning. And I had sent them a photo of my brushes. Like I had mentioned, I had like 4 or 5 brushes that the thing was picking off and chipping. And she kind of responded to me in a way like, well, what do you do? How do you clean your brushes? And I explained, not rudely. And she wasn't rude either. And I responded back and I said, this is how I clean my brushes. And I even sent a picture of me drying them because I'm always posting my pictures of them when I on my makeup group. Anyway, so I sent the pictures. They responded this morning, but before I saw the email, I saw a notification that my order is shipping. I'm like, I didn't order anything from BK Beauty. And then I realized that they had just they're sending me replacements for all my brushes that had chipped. So I was like, Yeah. And in my email, I specifically said, I do not expect you to replace these. I just want to let you know that this is happening, basically. So, yeah, I'm really excited. And I'm a little bit bummed because one of them, the 106, I didn't add in that picture and I did have. But you know what? I'm not going to get greedy. I will just buy a new 106 at the next sale. But they're replacing a few of my brushes and I'm super excited. I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, so this is this. That's nice. That blended in beautifully. No problem. See how nice that is? Like it just went, I don't know, the match nice. It wore well. It doesn't settle. I was like, yes, thank you very much. So I like it. I mean, if you've been around, you know I love me some bougie makeup. And so to pick up a drugstore foundation and actually super love it was like, yeah, I was really happy. I was really happy. So let's go in with our bronzer. So we're going to do the Sarah Creal Just Like Paradise #2 bronzer. And I'm using, because we're doing Sonia G, we'll just use all a Fan A. We'll use all Sonia G brushes today. Yay. Cool. I've not, when I did my aunt's makeup, I used this brush for her bronzer. I've never done it on myself. And I was like thinking when I did it, I'm like, why don't I use this on myself? So yeah, I love this stuff too. I didn't think I'd like this. I've tried the concealer. I wasn't like a huge fan of the concealer. I think that was a shade issue. Maybe, I don't know. I opted not to get it again, to try it again. So, but maybe in the next sale, who knows, see what comes out. Let's just try this on our nose. That's nice and blended out. Do the neck moment. I got my jersey on today, my Dance Mom jersey. I love swag. I am like whatever company I had worked for, whatever I'm doing, like the school, like if it's like a moment where I'm wearing like, you know, the branding, I love it. I love it. I'm all about it. Like dressing up, doing all the things. I know. It's a silly. It's a silly. Fast forward through my eyebrows. We just skipped ahead there. What do we next? Okay, this is the Maybelline Super Stay Activewear 30 up to 30-hour concealer. Maybelline. And this is the shade 25. I was so impressed with the foundation. I wanted to try this. So let's see how we do. This is definitely first impression. I haven't put it on yet. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well because I have a long afternoon with the dance. This is the mini base and I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer. So maybe I'll zoom through this. Okay. Now, I found this huge mirror when I was getting dressed. I was like, oh yeah. Anyway, so is it me or did that blend out really fast? And even my foundation, when I was putting it on, I was like, is it the brushes? I was like, wow. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. I'm not going to lie. All right. This is a good little. Is that like really okay? I mean, I have to try it with maybe foundation and concealer I'm more familiar with, but these were okay. I like them. All right. I love Sonia G brushes. Again, and these are synthetic and goat hair. You know who to follow for brush advice is Alicia Archer. I'll link her channel. She's amazing. She's so knowledgeable. I love it. What should we do next? Let's powder our face with the Guerlain face powder that I am like obsessed with. Oh my God, I cannot get enough. And I'm like hemming and hawing right now about trying to pick, like deciding if I want to pick up another shade of this. And I'm like, I don't know what shade. Do I pick like the pink one or the number 3 one? Because this is not an inexpensive situation. All right, I'm just trying to find a brush I want to powder with. Okay. All right, I'm using the Sonia G, the TF3. It's got like the pointy brush. You see that? Anyway, I like this brush to powder with. Whew. This is very dust uppy, more than most, but I love this powder. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with this powder. I can't stop using it. Like I even put it like on like in the middle of the day, like just to, you know, if I'm like in my bathroom, I'm like, what do I want to do? I want to just put some powder on my face. All right. Yeah. So that's what happened. I had gone to Nordstrom's because I wanted to look at buying another shade of this powder. And I was very specific with my needs. And I had the kids with me. I had my brother with me. It was like a whole like shopping day because we were going for Father's Day to buy my husband a gift for Father's Day. Anyway, that's a pretty face of me. Like you could go out like this. That's nice. Okay. So we're at the mall. I'm at Nordstrom's. And then they're like, well, like the Guerlain counter was like basically like almost empty. Like, I don't know what's going on. If they're like leaving Nordstrom's. I don't know. So I'm like, okay. So then she sat me down. She's like, well, what about the Sisley powder? And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to buy another powder because I'm really liking this one. And I really want this one in another shade because this one might be a little too light for me, I'm thinking. So she sits me down. She puts a few different things on me, but she did pull out the bronzer. And I was like, I'm not in the market for this right now. I have so much bronzer. It's not even funny. But I'm like, okay. So I got it. But I did make her get me. I'm like, you better hook me up. I literally said that. I'm like, you better hook me up with samples. She gave me like a whole bunch of Sisley skincare samples and a Nordstrom sample bag. And then I got a really cool Nordstrom tote. So I was like, okay, I guess that feels this is so expensive. It's stupid. But I'm glad I tried it. It's pretty. Well, since we're talking about it, let's just put it on now. It is a pretty bronzer. At first, I thought it was too orange, and I was like, oh no. So I'm going to use a Sonia G TF1. This is that collection, the TF collection. I do like this one. I don't know if it's a little orange on me, but I do think it's pretty. It's really pretty. That's all I can say. I think it's pretty. I am disappointed in the packaging. The packaging is like really plasticky and cheap feeling. I do think this is pretty. I don't know if this is like mind blowing. I don't know. I think I just feel like so like duped into buying. Like I felt like I was like really pressured. So I don't know if that like taints it, but I'm glad I finally tried it. I do like it. I think it looks pretty. What do you think? It gives like, it kind of just melts into the skin. I feel like that's pretty. Okay. So I have the Sisley bronzer. I will be using it. I have it. So I got this. All right. I will insert swatches here. I went outside. I swatched outside. Tried to get a nice background to swatch in. I'll be honest. I opened it and I was like, okay, this looks just like it looks like every other palette. I was like, what? I'm like, why did I get this? I'm going to swatch a few right now. So this shade here, it's like this plum color. And then it has like gold sparkle in it. And I just thought that one blew me away. I like that shade. And then look at that one. Look at that one? Oh my God. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll swatch all like the fun colors. Oh, and then look at this one. Let's see. You see that one? That's like that golden color. Whoa. That's nice too. This one's giving you this like wet effect kind. Like, look at that. Oh my God. Anyway, that's just a few of them. There's a couple more, but we get the idea. Let's get this on our eyeballs. Okay, so I just pulled out my Sonia G eye brushes. And I'll be honest, I don't use a lot of like the Sonia G brushes on my eyes because I don't know. I like the Refer ones a lot. But we're going to, for the sake of this random reason, I just suddenly made this a Sonia G brush video. So this is the blender, Sonia G blender. Okay, let's start light, right? And build up. I've learned I've got to do that. I'm going to use this corner shade here. I tend to like just, I don't know. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm not like super into astrology, but I know what that means is I just jump right in to anything I do. And my makeup application is no different. It's like kind of like you just deal with the consequences later. Like you just have a goal, you think you're gonna get there, and then you just kind of figure out that's right. Does anyone else know? Like that's basically Sagittarius in a nutshell. Like kind of like the pieces will just fall where they may. Basically the complete opposite of my husband who has to reason everything out. All right, so we are just doing that. We're just getting ready. All right. You can't even see that. See what I mean? Like you're just like, oh, it's kind of uninspiring. Okay. Let me rephrase this. It's a pretty palette. It is. Like if I didn't have a whole bunch of others, I'd be like, yes, thank you. This is gorgeous. So I'm hoping these shimmers really blow my mind. It was nice. I had a credit on Beautylish, so I didn't pay anything for this. Girl math, right? They credited me back for my Danessa Myricks palette that came broken. So I had the credit from that. So when I got the text message that they released this palette, I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. So it felt free, but it wasn't free, right? I did pay for it. Okay. See, that's pretty. It's subtle. It's soft. It still feels very like nice though. Okay. Should we try it? We just vamp it up though, right? We got to vamp it up. I'm going to go with this purple. I think this is like a purple. This purple shade. Just to build up some depth here. Yeah. My poor girl is sick. And we have to do this dress rehearsal. And I'm like, okay. I was like, just, you know what? She's going to be fine. And, I'm giving her the Motrin and the Tylenol. And we're going to go still. And, she's in her sport. Like, you gotta kind of suck it up. Right? Isn't that part of... You're on a team, people are expecting you to like pull your weight, and I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, should I just like not go? And I'm like, no, she's got to learn to, in life, you got to suck it up and pull your weight sometimes. I want to be like softer about it with her, and I am. I'm not like, if she can't go, she can't go. Like it's dance. The world's not over. But I also think of everything as like life lessons, right? All right, I'm taking a Sonia G Builder S. And I'm just going to kind of, yeah, you can't just like not show up for your friends. Like I do wish this had a mirror, but I think the new ones aren't having mirrors anymore. I do like wish this had a mirror. We're just slapping makeup on today, to be honest. And I just wanted to play with my new stuff and I wanted to feel pretty. So hopefully do I look pretty? Hopefully it comes out. We'll see. Okay. All right. I'm like really feeling this. I got this huge mirror. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay. All right. Now for the fun part. I think I'm going to go in with this like really cool chromey. I'm going to take back this builder. I think this is what this is for. It's like a flat brush. And yeah, if you want information on brushes, right, you came here. Maybe if I put something in the thumbnail about brushes, I'm demonstrating how to use some of them. But if you want to like really know and get down and dirty, you got to follow Alicia Archer. She's so good. She's so good at it. Wow. That is pretty. Okay, that's this shade here, which it doesn't look that like good on camera. It doesn't look that special, but that is pretty. Okay. And I'm just kind of going in the center. Look at how that That feels dramatic, yet very like daytime appropriate. Like that's not too bold. Like if you watched my last video when I had like black eyeshadow on. But this is like nice and pretty. Should we just like keep experimenting with the colors? This could be done. I could be done here. But we got to play with this some more, right? Yeah, I like this brush because it's kind of flat. So you kind of draw with it. Let's do this color. Let's see what this does. Whoa, did you see that? That's nice. That's nice. Okay, cool. All right, yay. Right? Okay. I'm just blending out with no product with this Worker S. Look at how nice that looks. That's nice. I think I kind of want to stop there. I kind of do want to try no colors, but I really like how pretty that looks. I really do. Like I want to stop there. But this is pretty. Yeah. Mm. Shoot. I do recommend this palette. If you'll use these colors, but look at how pretty wearable. It's got those plummy tones, purples, without being like purple. You could definitely. Sorry, but you know what? Viseart is not that expensive. Like and you could pick up these on sale, but although they're limited releases, I think sell out fast. So sometimes you can't get these on sale. But so this is the Midsommer Lumiere Viseart palette. This is nice. Oh my god. I can't wait to continue to play with that. Sorry. Sorry, friends. I didn't mean to. All right. So what are we gonna do? I could have taken like and used a liner in there, but I really want to use. I had a small order from Victoria Beckham. I have been playing with this one. This is not a first impressions. The terracotta. I don't shoot. I don't know if this is gonna match. This is not what I want. Well, I'll swatch it for you. There's the terracotta color. I don't know if this is what I want. I mean, who cares? For what? Like, not taking prom pictures today. All right, I'm going to use this as my top eyeliner and try to smudge it out. And then we'll see. Maybe I have to go back into the eyeshadow palette to deepen it or something. But we're going to just play with this color. See what happens. I do like this color. I do think it's like a special color. Anyway. This just kind of doesn't go. But also, like, it's fine. No one's gonna look at my eyeball and be like, "Oh my god, how dare you like wear that together?" I'm going off my Sonia G moment, and we're gonna use the BK Beauty N12. Shout out BK Beauty for amazing customer service. I think the best. Like, okay, so a long time ago, you guys know that song? Anyway, a long time ago, actually that blends out pretty. A long time ago, I ordered one of the Patrick Ta brushes, and I swear that thing fell apart within 2 months. It felt like the hairs just fell out of it. And I take care of my brushes, okay? I know it sounds crazy. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong now that I think about it. But that really shouldn't happen. So I reached out to them and they're like, sorry, you're outside the window. And they're like, yeah, but this is not like a normal situation. Like, look at it. Like, it was terrible. So it really upset me. And also, I don't feel bad. I decluttered all my Patrick Ta blushes. I don't have like, yeah. I think I do like Patrick Ta as a brand. There's some things I like, but now that I'm talking about that story, that really upset me. They should have done something, even offered me like 50% off a new one, anything. I'm not that hard to please. I like it, but I do want something. We can see if we could build up this like this matte. Let's see. It's just an eyeliner. It's not going to like be life changing. All right. That's really didn't. All right, we're going in with the dark chocolate color. I'm looking for a mirror. There's no mirror. Perfect. Now I'm going to take cinnamon from is this cinnamon? Yeah, from Victoria Beckham. I do love this shade, and I like it for here. Kind of gives a nice. This is one of the sparkly shades, but it just kind of gives a nice. I don't know. I blended it. Ew. I put it on too much. Too much. Too much. All right. This is the Sonia G Builder. I'm just gonna try to smudge that out and clean that up because I went a little crazy. Okay, I'm back. I curled my lashes and I tight lined my upper lash line with the Chantecaille Violet Damask. I love the Chantecaille eyeliners. I highly recommend them. And then my lower lash line, I used the Sephora Coconut. Another high-low moment. Then, because Everyday Sunshine was on my mind, I'm pulling out the glycine color. We were talking about this. She commented on my video. And yeah, so I felt like I'm like, it's purple. I'm feeling it. Let's see what it does. So I'm just going to put some right here. Just kind of, I don't know, brighten it up a little bit. Right in there. I think that looks pretty. And maybe a little bit right here. Why not? I love these too. They do not move. These Prada eyeliners, those are highly recommended. All right. So I talked about this in my last video. I'm going to use a lash primer. Okay, lashes are primed. I put on the L'Oreal Voluminous Base Lash Primer. And I had to get myself some water because this is a whole experiment, right? Like, that's also kind of weird why, like, I don't know about this. Yeah, we'll see how this works out. And then when I looked in the mirror, when I was just getting water in the bathroom, I looked crazy. Like my under eye, I don't know what I did. So I need to fix that, which I will. But honestly, I'm so anxious about trying this new. All right, we'll fix it. I'll fix my makeup. But I really want to see how this mascara goes. So what do you think? Just go. Let's go for it. Yay, it's exciting. So when I played with this last time, I had used this one. This one. And I don't know. I'm going to use this one this time because it's more substantial. You'll see. Okay. So we're going to go with this one. We're going to dip it in the water. That's what it says. So, and then I'm in there and I got skeeved out because I'm like, well, like we use this for like bath time. So I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of gross. Like it's germy, right? It's not sanitary. So I just sprayed it with alcohol and then washed it with soap and water. So it's clean. But then it's like, is that what, I guess you're running it underwater. I don't know. This is, and then how long does this stay good for? This has like a really long, I remember reading there's an expiration date. It is cool. It says who it's packed by. It's all natural, all the things. Vegan, lushusa.com, all the things. There's a little sticker on the box and it says made by Lindsay, made on 8/1/25. Wait a minute. This 8/1/25 hasn't happened yet. It's got to be like the European way, right? It's got to be. It's got to be January 8th, 2025. Right? Okay. It has to be. Where is this company from? Oh, it's England. Okay, so it's the European way. Okay. So I'm like, sorry. All right. So see, I dropped my spoolie. All right, whatever. Going for it. If I get an eye infection. So then you just put it in here. Okay, see now I could feel like it's gonna get product. With the other one, I felt like I couldn't get any product out. Okay. Oh, it broke in. Did you see that? Look, it broke off inside it. What? Oh my god. Okay. There's a hole on the other side. Maybe I could poke it out, but do these fit? This fits the hole. Maybe they know that this is gonna happen. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna get mess. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's I want to abandon ship. I want to not do this, but I'm committed. All right. I don't know what to do. Look, it's in the okay. All right, new plan. We're going in with the smaller one that I tried yesterday because I can scoop around and it shouldn't break off in there because now I have a spoolie floating in my water. Can you see it? You can't see that. Anyway, there's a spoolie floating in my water. Okay, this is messy. Look it, I got stuff all over my hands. Okay, I got it nice and drenched, and I got it full of mascara. See how it's everywhere? It's on my hands. Has anyone tried this or used this? Please comment. Please comment and let me know. I need to know if you've tried this because... Okay. So then you just put it on, right? All right, let's see. And I was like talking to the lady about it at the store. And she's like, I'm like, have you tried this? And she's like, yeah, it's okay. I tried the black one. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Say hi. 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 Okay. You want a kiss for the camera? Okay. All right.
Could you download that poll? Download it.
Download it and do what with it?
Apple. I don't like Apple.
Oh, like don't. Okay. You want to see it? Okay. All right. So that was funny. Sorry, guys. My husband's traveling, so it's just me and the kids, and they're driving me a little bit crazy for some vacation. All right, but they're being so good. And Maddie's sick, and I'm sitting here recording. Okay. I mean, it's doing nothing. It's deposited color. There's color. I mean,
My room's gonna be clean for the rest of the day.
I don't know. I don't want to do more of this. I feel like it's doing nothing but kind of making a mess of my makeup. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's not. And for the sake of like life, right? Let's okay. What do I want to say? What are my thoughts? I'm trying to like wrap my head around this. For the sake of like, I'm sure Lush is a great company. We got bubble bath from them. It was awesome. And I'm not a natural like girl that uses natural products, and I think that's like a whole space in itself. Like I think, the customer that would use this is probably, it's just not me. So you're used to like a certain performance level from things, I would assume. I think this is just a lot of fuss for almost zero to no payoff. It's I don't know. What do you think? Tell me. All right. So I'm okay. I didn't enjoy that experience at all. So I need to like I really didn't like that. Now I feel like my eyes don't look nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna just fix it. We're gonna take the concealer. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a little dot under my eyes to kind of help clean them up a little bit. I'm just gonna do like just a little dot, nothing crazy. And I don't even want to take a big concealer brush. All right, I'm going to take the Builder M brush. Have any product on it? Okay, there's no product on this one. And I'm just going to clean up my eyes with the concealer. Just kind of clean that up so I don't look like I have black eye. And I think that did it. I think I went too far in. So we're fixing it. Oh, Also, this mirror that I'm using is too far away. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hopefully I didn't just like ruin this whole video. But if I did, you know what? Ruin it for what? It's not that serious. It's okay. Someone unsubscribed. Just now I can feel it. I will tell you though, when people unsubscribe, and that's fine if they do. It's fine. Listen, not everyone is for everyone. But it's like hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm like, oh my god. Why'd you unsubscribe? What did I do? It's like, they try to figure out like what video did they watch? And then you can't really tell. And you're just like, oh. I needed that one subscriber. All right. Oh, look, I even brought a headband. I forgot to put it on. Anyway. Okay. I'm feeling... I had a minor freak out. Just minor. I couldn't take the lashes. I think I got so flustered with how it all worked. It made a mess. I was like flustered. So I went in. I topped with the Vive Modern Mascara. So that's much better. I'm feeling much better. It didn't go on as well as like it did the last couple times I've used it, but it's because I went over this stuff. So it was a little like extra clumpy, but that's okay. I feel better. This is just not for me. Sorry, Lush. I wanted to be that person that can wear natural mascara. It's just not me. Okay. So let's tie this together. This has been way too long and windy already. So what color should we use? I'm thinking berry could be pretty. What do you think? You know what? I'm going to do berry and toffee. That's what we're doing. All right. Sorry, this is toffee. And I'm going right in on my face because that's how I like to do. My son is bouncing a ball downstairs. So please, hopefully you're not. It's not too distracting. On my very favorite Sonia G brush at the moment. It's the mini sheer buffer. I love this for this application. And you could even go, you could go in. See, that's pretty. That's pretty. That just gave, like, it's almost like you can't see it, but like it's definitely there. I don't know how to explain it. It definitely gives you a nice dew on your face, which I thought would be nice with this foundation because the foundation is more, semi-matte or semi-lumi. What's it called? You know what I mean. You're hearing me. You're picking up what I'm putting down. This is a Lumi-Matte, so a luminous matte, which is an oxymoron, isn't it? Okay, that's pretty. But now, because we're just playing around. So when we take the berry shade, see, you could go like this too. Okay. All right, I'm getting anxious. I feel like this video came out terrible. I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's okay. What are you crying about? Look at my face. That's what we're crying about. I look terrible. We're gonna take our foundation brush and we're just gonna go back in and try to. I went a little too deep, too much. It does match nice with the eye though. All right, so we're gonna try to tone this down. I went a little too much with the Vive face palette. This is in the shade Solace, and I'm gonna take this like nude color. I like to mix these two colors, to be honest with you. And we're going in with the Sonia G Soft Cheek. And my son, right now, as we are speaking, is going crazy downstairs. And he is just bouncing a ball. And he doesn't want to go outside. So, I'm sorry about that if you're hearing that and it's annoying. Okay. And the dog is snoring. There's all kinds of things going on. What's not working? Can we talk about this? What's not working? How does it look right now? If you were me, like tell me. You know what? I'm going to take the product This is in Champagne. I'm going to try to just like melt some highlight on there. I'll just use my cheek brush. And we're just going to put a little highlighter there. This is all got to tone itself down. It'll be fine. Something's off. All right. Let's set our face with the Vive setting spray. And pounce that in. What's off? How do we fix it? How does it look on camera? How do I look? How do I look in person? How do we fix it? Like, why am I watching you? You don't know how to do makeup. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I grabbed the pressed powder. I grabbed the Vive. This is in medium. And I grabbed my very favorite brush for this type of product. Any pressed powders. I love the Buffer Pro. And I'm just going to buff this in. Okay. I'm just buffing this in to kind of blend it and kind of pull it all together. Because I'm feeling not pretty. And I want to feel pretty today. And you know what? I'm going to add a little more sparkle to the eye. Yes, I am. Why? Because I can. And I really enjoyed this color. And I'm going to take this brush, Sonia G Builder. I'm taking this color and I'm just going to put it in right there. Just to build up this, like, it's like a duochrome color. I'm just going to build it up there. That's pretty. Okay. I'm feeling better now. Let's do a lip. So the lip is kind of interesting. I did wash this, by the way. This washed in my jeans and it's fine. So this is the new Victoria Beckham Posh Balm in the shade Canelle. Cannelle. This is her new one, Canelle. And this is, these Posh Balms, they're sheer. This is like me drawing on there and building it up. They're sheer. But look at that gloss. They're really pretty. I like this a lot. I like this with the Victoria Beckham lip liner. I have the lip liner in number 5. I am so mad at myself. I lost one of these. I have number 2 and I can't find it anywhere. It's really bothering me. Anyway, number 5, the Victoria Beckham. And I just like this combo. I wore it the other day and I was like really happy with it. So, yeah. So what's nice, these are sheer. So if you have like a really nice lip liner color that you like, I mean, you could, they don't click back down. So you have to be kind of careful, not like habit is always click up. But anyway. And they are hard. They're like, it's a stiffer formula. But the shine, it's so nice. And they stick around. Like it's a, oh, I'm a mess. My makeup looks terrible today. I don't know if this is going to get posted. But they do stick around. Like it doesn't like come off very easy, which is nice. So it's like thicker, but very comfortable. What do we think? I look like a dance mom ready to go for recital. Support my kids. Both kids are in the dance. I tell you, my son does dance too. He does all boys hip hop and he's in musical theater and he's so cute. Okay. How are we feeling? I'm going to just top off the bronzer and just kind of. Okay. There's the look. What do we think? Do we like it? All right. I'm going to bake a little too. I've been experimenting with baking. I'll just take the powder puff and I kind of just put it here lightly. Not a lot. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with this powder. I don't know why. Look at all the kick up though. And then I just kind of, and that just like finishes it off nicely. Especially when you're having a day when you're like, this is not coming together. Did that come together? I toned everything down. Okay. Do we need a summary of what we did? All right. I have no thoughts on this concealer yet. It's not as brightening as I'd like, so that's a shade thing with like the color. So jury's still out on this. So I don't have thoughts on this. I need to really play with this some more. I don't hate it. I don't necessarily like it either. Okay. I love this from yesterday. I wore beautifully yesterday. I have high hopes for today. We'll see how that kind of wears. It, you know, it does not look heavy on my skin. Like, I don't feel like I look makeup-y. Like, I have makeup on, clearly. But, like, I don't feel like it does. So, okay. I do like this. I would recommend this, for sure. This is very pretty. And it lasted nicely yesterday on my face. So, yeah. I was into that. I do like it. I would recommend that. The Guerlain powder. Do I need to... This stuff is amazing. I love it. I do like this Sarah Creal bronzer. This has been an unexpected love. I've been playing with this for about a month or so now. The Prada highlighter, we didn't talk much. I just kind of threw it on my face. These are pretty. This is pretty, and I do want the other shade of this. There's 3 shades, and I think I want the darker one. This is Champagne. This is the second shade in the middle. I do like this. It just like melts. Like it doesn't look like you're wearing highlighter. It took me like it did take me a couple times to like it because I felt like it kept covering up my blush. Like there was like a distinct color over my blush, which I didn't like. But then like you just kind of buff it in and then that like kind of goes away. And I think it's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I love that. It's a like, not a love, but I do like the Sisley bronzer. It is nice. I mean, it's it's so pretty. It's pretty, it's fancy, it makes you feel bougie. But the packaging is not great. Like this Sarah Creal packaging is nicer than this packaging, and they're both plasticky. So what does that tell you? Honestly. Like the Vive packaging is nicer. Also not like super, it's still lightweight. It's not plasticky. This is a no-go for me, but it's for somebody. And maybe I'll play with it some more, like when I just want maybe shower makeup time. I could play around with this some more. I don't know. It doesn't feel sanitary, and I don't know. It's messy. It was messy. It put me into a tailspin. I like the Posh Balm. I do like the new shade of the Sonia G liner, the terracotta. I just didn't love it with this look, so we, kind of covered it, but that's okay. I do like this color. I've been using it. I do like it. What else? I love this. I love this. I feel strongly that the last time I wore it on camera and even today, like I didn't give it, I don't think I showed it well. Like when I like posted that other video on the V video, like it's like, well, you really didn't do a good job of showcasing how pretty this palette really is. It's really pretty. I love it. Yeah. Oh, these are nice. I don't think I love them. I like them. I don't love them. I'm kind of for like being a collector of makeup and having them in my collection and having tried them and touched them. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got them and tried them. But I feel like there's other things that I like better that I own in my collection. That's just the truth. That's just the truth of these. That's, you know, maybe I'll film a short with all the shades, like, you know, jump on that bandwagon. But I don't know. They're okay. They're good. They're nice. They're nice. But I like kind of other things I have better. So yeah, that's kind of my take on those. I hardly reach for them. I've only used them a few times. I did bring them to Puerto Rico when I went, and I did like the looks I made. They're just not, I don't know. I don't know. There's something not 100% that I love about them. What else? Oh, this is nice. This is pretty. I think I made a pretty eye look. I love the dual chrome. I think you could keep, this is very wearable. Very everyday. So like it's like for a purple palette, right? Because this feels purple to me. Maybe, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like a purple palette to me. Like if you took the what's the one I just did? The Morgan Turner palette with Odin's Eye, which I'm obsessed with, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I love that palette. But like that's, I think, harder to get like everyday natural looks out of. Like this, you could be purple. You could have, I think you can make some really, look at that sparkle like that. You can make some really fun, like shining colors, but you can't get like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think you get it. If you're a suburban mom like me, this, and you're more like conservative, you're probably gonna like this over like the Odin's Eye, in my opinion. But the Odin's Eye one is great too. The love language palette, to be specific. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's my roundup. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope I can edit this together and make a video out of it. I think that's it. I ramble. I'm a rambling man. I don't know. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.